Picking a gaming motherboard can have a huge impact on any PC build. For a start, it will determine which of the best gaming CPUs you can slot into your rig, and that will have ramifications on practically every aspect of your new PC. We've listed down the top 5 best motherboards and their key features, plus the things to consider to help you choose the best one for you. Links to all products mentioned in the video are available in the description. You could also find a more detailed analysis and a comparison tool on our website, blumoo.com. Number 5. MSI MPG X570 Gaming Pro Carbon Wi-Fi. The MSI MPG X570 represents an amalgamation of bleeding-edge motherboard tech, built to get the most out of AMD's 3rd-gen Ryzen CPUs. It has 4 DIMM slots that can handle speeds up to 4400 MHz and 2 M2 slots sporting support for PCIe 4.0. The rear I/O panel features 7 USB-A ports for peripherals, as well as a single USB-C port for connectivity and high-speed data transfer. There are headers for the included Wi-Fi antenna to help with wireless connectivity, as well as a Gigabit Ethernet port. The MPG X570 does support Wi-Fi 6, and while that does necessitate a Wi-Fi 6 compatible router, it's backward compatible with other Wi-Fi standards and gives the potential for a speed boost down the line. Also of note is the HDMI port, which many X570 boards omit. Not that we would really recommend using an AMD APU with integrated graphics in a high-end board like this. As with most gaming motherboards, the MPG X570 has 3-zone RGB lighting as well as enough headers for 3 additional RGB-enabled components. The pair of M2 slots each have a dedicated heat shield, and while this does help prevent potential thermal throttling, it makes installing or replacing them a more delicate process than with their exposed counterparts. The MPG X570 features enough compatibility to get the most out of your hardware now and in the future, provided you're willing to pay a premium for it. While it's certainly an excellent MOBO, if you aren't already committed to a shopping list of top-of-the-line components now or in the near future, you may want to consider a slightly less expensive board for your needs. Number 4. Asus ROG Strix Z390i Gaming. With the price dropping and the previous Z370 base model starting to disappear from vendors, Asus Strix Z390i Gaming moves into the top spot for the boutique ITX segment. Despite its diminutive size and paucity of upgrade options, the ROG Strix Z390i Gaming provides excellent performance and value. Boasting stable 5 GHz overclocks using several memory speeds, including 3600 MHz with tweaking, its single PCIe X16 slot pushed top-shelf graphics cards to speeds that matched or exceeded most Z390 ATX boards during testing. The smallest Strix has a lengthy features list with no shortcomings regardless of the tiny form factor, including dual PCIe Gen 3, 4 M2 slots, Intel version 219 Ethernet, upgraded Intel 9560 2x2 802.11 AC Wi-Fi, and an ALC 1220A audio codec supported by isolated circuitry and headphone amps. Despite the dense set of features, the Strix Z390i's clean design makes for quick system assembly and configuration, an important consideration for ITX rig building. Just be sure to install that bottom-mounted M2 drive beforehand or pick a case with a big enough cutout behind the motherboard, or you'll be taking everything apart again. It's worth noting that this board can be hard to find, but the previous generation ROG Strix Z370i model with its slimmer design remains an excellent alternative, especially at clearance prices. Number 3. Gigabyte Z390 RS Ultra. Gigabyte isn't as flashy as the other top-tier motherboard makers, but it has managed to accumulate plenty of PCG recommendations over the years. Decent performance combined with a consistently lower cost makes Gigabyte's Z390 RS Ultra a winner. We've liked the RS branded motherboard starting with Skylake in 2016, and the company's Ryzen boards have been excellent all-around picks too, but this is the best we've tested. The Gigabyte Z390 RS Ultra competes with the MSI Z390 Gaming Pro Carbon AC and the Asus ROG Maximus Xi Hero Wi-Fi, but with a lower price tag and more features. It has triple M2 slots for your super speedy NVMe SSD needs, Intel Wi-Fi Wave 2 and Ethernet, a full RGB treatment with multiple headers, and ALC 1220 audio. You'd have to climb right to the top of the product stack to get the same from MSI and Asus, both of whom offer a little more polish but also charge plenty for the privilege. Though there's a lot to be said for extreme motherboards, this is a great value Intel board. The only real downside for us is that this MOBO is perhaps a little too flashy and may not suit more restrained gaming builds. Thankfully, you can disable all the RGB bling within the BIOS if you want, though other elements may still clash, but that's a small criticism of an otherwise top board. Number 2. Asus ROG Maximus Xi Hero Wi-Fi. The Asus ROG Maximus Xi Hero Wi-Fi AC is the latest in a long line of popular Republic of Gamers motherboards. While Asus offers the Code, Formula, and Apex boards as a step above the Hero, we found little reason to go with the pricier models. The minor bumps in speed, features, or fashion in costlier boards are generally difficult to justify. This is a minor chipset update to the previous Z370-based Maximus X Hero Wi-Fi, which we also liked. The current Z390 Hero adds 802.11 AC 2x2 MU-MIMO Wi-Fi to the networking mix. A non-wireless version is available for a few bucks less. Overclocking and performance remains first in class, in league with boards that are costing a third more. The Maximum Xi Hero is nearly perfect, with only speedier Wi-Fi and an extra M2 slot on our short list of potential improvements. Did this video help you find what you're looking for? If so, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Have a good day.